everyone, in this video we're going to balance chemical reaction with blank products. So let's begin in number 1. So number 1 we have sulfuric acid plus potassium hydroxide. So in number 1 we have sulfuric acid plus potassium hydroxide reacts to potassium sulfate plus water. So all we need to do is you need to balance. First, you find the product, and after that, you need to balance. So multiply potassium both sides. Here, multiply potassium 2, and in water we have a 2 here. So that's a perfectly balanced. In number 2, we have aluminum sulfate plus calcium phosphate reacts to, the product is calcium sulfate and aluminum phosphate. So all we need to do is we need to balance. So in calcium we have a 3 subscript and 1 subscript here. In aluminum we have a 2 subscript and 1 subscript here. In phosphate we have a 2 subscript and 1 subscript here. And sulfate 1 subscript here and 3 subscript. So you need to balance, so you multiply 3 here and you multiply 2 here. So it's already balanced. Okay, how about in number 3? Number 3 we have barium carbonate plus hydrochloric acid. So in number 3, barium carbonate plus hydrochloric acid reacts to barium chloride plus H2O, water, plus carbon dioxide. And here barium has a 1 subscript, chlorine has a 1 subscript here, and chlorine is 2 subscript here. So we need to add water and carbon dioxide for carbonates. H has 1 subscript and hydrogen here is 2 subscript. Oxygen has 3 subscript and oxygen 2 here is 3 subscript. So we need to balance. So we multiply hydrochloric acid into 2. So 2. Okay, it's completely balanced. Number 4, we have silver acetate plus potassium chromate reacts to potassium acetate H3C2O2 plus silver chromate. So all you need to do is balance. Here in silver has a 1 subscript, and silver in product are 2 subscript. In potassium has 2 subscript here, and potassium here is a 1 subscript. So you need to multiply by 2. So multiply 2 in silver here, 2, and multiply 2 in potassium here. So that's all. The equation is balanced. How about the number 5? So in number 5, we have a chromium 3 sulfite plus sulfuric acid. So in number 5, we have a chromium 3 sulfite plus sulfuric acid reacts to chromium sulfite as sulfate plus sulfuric acid again. So all you need to do is balance again. And chromium here has 1 subscript, 1 subscript here, and sulfate has 1 subscript here, and sulfate has 3 subscript here, and sulfate here is 1 subscript again. So what will you do? So you need to multiply here in 3, and multiply here again in 3. So the reaction is balance. How about the number 6? In number 6, we have a magnesium plus oxygen gas. So equals magnesium plus oxygen gas reacts to magnesium oxide. So you need to balance the reaction. Magnesium has 1 here, and oxygen has 2, and oxygen here is 1. So you need to multiply by 2. So 2 here and 2 here. So the reaction is balance. In number 7, we have we need to decompose the phosphoric acid. So decompose phosphoric acid. Phosphoric acid reacts to P2O5 plus water. So you need to balance. Hydrogen has 3 here, and oxygen has 4 here, and phosphorus has 2 here, oxygen has 5 here, and hydrogen has 2 here, oxygen has 6, 4. So we need to balance. So let's balance the reaction. So it is 3 here, multiply by 3. And here, multiply by 2. Three and 2. So the reaction is balance. So in oxygen, we have 5 plus 3, which is 8, and 4 times 2, which is 8. In hydrogen, 2 times 3 is 6. In hydrogen 2, 3 times 2 is 6. And phosphorus has 2 subscript. In phosphorus, 2 times 1 is 2. So the reaction is balance. Number 8. Number 8, we have sodium chlorate. So sodium chlorate. Sodium chlorate reacts to sodium chloride plus oxygen gas. So we decompose that. So we need to balance the equation. So let's multiply by 2 here. 2 here in sodium. Then in chlorine, it's 2, and oxygen is 6. So we need to multiply 3 here. So sodium has 2, chlorine has 2, and oxygen has 6. So it's completely balanced. In number 9, how about in number 9? Number 9, we have a combustion reaction, CH4 plus O2. So in combustion, we have CH4 plus O2 reacts to carbon dioxide plus water. So you need to balance. Carbon has 1, so it's 1 here. And hydrogen has 4, so you need to put 2 here. So 2 times 2 is 4. But the problem is oxygen. And oxygen equals to 1 times 2 equals 2. So 2 plus 2 times 1 equals 2, which is 2 plus 2 equals 4. And 4 divided by 2 is equals to 2. So you put a 2 here. So the reaction is balanced. How about then number 10? Right, number 10, we have bromide gas plus potassium iodide. So bromide gas plus potassium iodide reacts to KBr, potassium bromide plus iodine gas. So we need to balance here. So balance, multiply by 2 here and 2 here. Okay. So bromide has 2 subscript and potassium has 2 subscript and iodine has 2 subscript. So the reaction is balanced. So that's all. Please like and subscribe.